I've been meaning to speak to you regarding the incognito. Its state is rather lacking. What did you say?
Don't know what you're on about. Ship runs. She's fine.
I do not speak of its running state, but its cluttered interior. If you wish, I'd be willing to lend my assistance. I was ranked in the 98th percentile in
I've done my best, all right? If you think you can do better, by all means, run yourself ragged, keeping up with the dust mites. Just stay clear of my phone. That space is fine.
Clutter is nothing to be ashamed of, Agent Ibarra. Why, even I have been guilty of having the occasion. I shall not stay your execution! No battlefield decorum. I don't believe we finished our discussion. Clutter is nothing to be ashamed of, Agent Ibarra. Why, even I have been guilty of having the occasional spot of dust on my armor. You needn't be embarrassed.
Action.
More cultist Drek. Wonderful. I presume...
Another cultist...
More cultist Drek. Wonderful. I presume this is another communication device.
just have to ask. What makes you think you're judge, jurist, and executioner?
Think does not come into it. I know my role is just. The sovereign, architect ordained, is right in all things. I act as an extension of himself.
So you just make up the rules as you go along? Sounds like a pretty authoritarian way to keep order.
At least my actions are ordained. On whose authority does the Earth Directorate act? Humanity. Do you not aid the citizens of Arcadia against their will?
Bet you even thought that retort clever. What we offer is actual, not just control dressed up as order. That's the difference.
Quite an asset. Whatever management's paying you, worth it.
It's the hot shot for hire. Not for hire. From the wireless.
There's a new face. Any chance you've brung news from the commander? Can't restart the dig without his permission. And the clock's ticking on my getting that early completion bonus. It's a puzzler, that's for sure. More likely than not, some kind of old protectorate infrastructure, maybe sewage, or worst case, it's a uranium gas pipe, and further drilling will kill everyone here in seconds. It'd be hard to collect bits for making a tunnel with no... Agreed. Wouldn't want to miss that juicy bonus. Not unless your lamps can see through solid rock and figure out what's on the far side. Goodbye. You back to see more of the tunnel? I'll save you the trip. Not...
Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening.
You, my friend, are VP material.
Keep making us money, friend.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence. Conversation is not possible at this or any time.
Once we find Virgil, he and I shall unravel what occurred with the Supreme Arbiter. Certainly. I consider myself...
Yes, Commander. Happier? Me? Really? I suppose that is an applicable term. Hope it's not getting in the way of the work. Are you satisfied with my performance? Anything to note? I tend to agree. Though I didn't see things that way before. Thank you. May all our endeavors yield expect... Agent, what do you need? May the plan...
This agent of the Sovereigns, speak freely. Certainly. I consider...
Got a lot on my mind, but I can make time. Well, I feel it stings less now that they didn't help Tausetti. Guess there's a big difference between thinking they didn't care and realizing that they're just as corrupt as anyone else. Fine by me.
Whatever you need, Commander. Just name it. Oh yeah? What's needling you?
There's anything worse than my former fellow protectorate subjects, it's corporate toady, such as...
Let's see how well you arbiters know basic history. Who constructed the archive?
The matriarch did, of course. Who else else could oversee the creation of such...
Injuries detected. How may this unit...
Bending my ear? Speak freely.
Nature he assembled. Vastly rebettered it through artificial means. At Auntie's choice, we strive to be 110%.
You look befuddled. Or perhaps...
Artificiality is our guiding principle.
Don't wait for a live performance from you. Welcome back. We understand you've been a very busy little manty wasp. Well, out with it.
Yes, time is bits. Tell us how it went.
A satisfactory effort, my ameliorator. I had hopes your talents would yield a result a mite more in our favor, but good work overall.
Well, I suppose I can't argue.
Anything else you'd like to report? Exceedingly well, all things considered. And it was an ideal first step in effecting my monopolistic multi-phase marketing initiative that will... It requires a series of daring, almost impossibly...
Whole thing.
The permutations to create an idealized path for total competitive domination. Yes, suppose we should...
I'm the head of our proprietary insight acquisition division. Don't let us keep...
Good luck, my ameliorator. Remember, you can't spell heinous ascetic without Auntie's choice. choice.
Parasite found in an Auntie's Choice product is provided free of charge and is not the property of Auntie's Choice. Legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy.
Can't tell the difference. I know. Folks been shooting at your face a bunch, ain't they? Well, don't worry. I've got armor enough. Ah, I knew you'd... All right.
I do enjoy spectating a rousing sporting match as much as all of you base rank and file. The big rift cut up. Baseball news for the pros. Arcadia's Grove League is a worthy substitute.
We market the most miscellaneous beast you're...
It's watered down rip-off pitch ball, they
At
call
unrelated
it.
bric-a-brac,
My,
one
how
person's hodgepodge is...
Don't get me started on that arbitrary rule change. Wrong.
Condensate. Anti-Fizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
hydrated water for the spacer on the coast. water. Just add air. Now available in carbonated. Anti-fuel powered brandy. Now with child-proven easy open cap.
Commander, I have news. I finally heard back from Virgil. His message was suitably vague. I suspect he fears the Consul's eyes scanning his message, but I believe it to refer to the Arbiter training facility. Parts of the location can only be accessed by Arbiters. Bringing our findings to Virgil will, I only hope it dispels some of the muddiness we've encountered so far. May whatever we speak freely. I suspect there is a rock in my... Speak freely.
If it ain't my favorite commander, just stopping by to chat or... Oh yeah? What's needling you?
Blast! I was halfway through my back... Speak freely. Certainly. I consider...
Purple Berry Crunch, except the game is authentic.
I'm trying not to
With
fret about these
110% of your
so
daily
much.
chemicals
Air
and
on this
preservatives.
planet's strange. No stimulant
Hostilities are at a
gases.
standstill.
Hello again. Hope you ain't here for yourself. You sound like my unit captain.
Stop sniveling, Erickson. You're not being paid by the tier.
Once I stopped howling, I saw her point. War ain't no place for soft hearts and weak rifles. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. It was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me. I'd prefer if they were. Like with little butler hats, programmed to set. Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now. Oh yeah? What'd you think? Pretty cunning, ain't she? Not sure drones can feel fear as such, but otherwise, I'd agree. The debt I owe her ain't one I intend to let go unpaid. Maybe I'll buy her a drink once I get out of here. Only one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from the man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit. Playing it safe doesn't amount to much. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses. Don't sweat it none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around... No! Anyway... Hello again. Hope you ain't here for yourself. Hello again. Hope you ain't here for yourself.
Whatever you need, Commander. Just name it.
Any choice when you could choose Andy's.
Hope you ain't here for yourself. You sound like my unit captain. It was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Troop. No, what? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were. Oh yeah? What'd you think? Not sure drones can feel fear. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defense. That sounds great. Hello again. Hope you ain't here for yourself.
I must ask you to hold still.
Why choose when you can choose Auntie's choice?
I'm trying not to fret about
Hello again. Hope you ain't here for yourself. You sound like my unit. It was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Troop. No. As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operator. Oh yeah? What'd you think? Not sure drones can feel. The man in charge, Commander Torres. I suppose it could be worse. Don't sweat it none. And anyway. Hello again. Hope you ain't here for yourself. Hello again. Hope you ain't here for yourself.
Have a profitable. Sorry.
I thought I smelled gun. I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please. You've returned? I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please. Here are my...
Knock off the funny business.
You've returned? I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please.
Stop that. Rounding around.
I thought... I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please. I can barely get the damn thing to produce anti-ship now. Was there anything else? I must ask you to hold still.
Don't believe the rumors.
You've returned? I'm still quite busy, so make this quick if you please. I thought I smelled gunpowder. I'm still quite busy, so make this... This may...
Something I can help you with? I'm a technician. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing... I lose my job, most likely. I know it probably seems like we're up to our ducks and troops. As long as I'm on break, work does not exist. If you want to go poking around, that... Something I can help you with? Something I can help you with?
What happened to Auntie's hologram? There's just not the same without it.
What's on your mind? What's on your mind? Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself for a task, so... Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian. I don't think you understand the reserve. I've grown attached to this one and would prefer not to part with it. And really, is anything truly one of a kind? Very well. You succeed in the conversion of Westport, and I will supply you my limited. Then consider yourself be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately. While I can't say for certain, I strongly suspect not. Westport no longer... Still, I would come prepared with anything you think you might require. Paradise Island brims with danger, even if West... I suppose I should take this time to make peace with its... I cannot tell you how gratified I am to have a deputy on the ground. Marketing is war, my friend. War against the ungenerous, the unliberated...
Heard you're working for Milvers. You can consider my offer formally rescinded. Again, I see. Loose your words. I'm listening. Competence recognizes competence. One last thing. Visit the ministry. Been working at that spot of business. Loose your words. I'm listening. Did you now? Because you'd best explain yourself. And quick. Think you'd best get the fuck out. Lest our business is...
think I got ejected from the saloon because I'm out of fresh blood and here with these protectorate defector. Not sure how I feel about that, except that I hate it.
Fairfield's hologram is not currently operating, pending scheduled improvements. Rest assured, the beacon of Auntie's choice will shine again.
Stop that scrounging around.
Too much Spacer's Ale? Try Auntie's Choice Pep Pills. Good for what ails you.
You ever find yourself with too much disposable income? I got plenty of ideas.
Can't talk now.
These incessant jingles over the loudspeakers.
Just keep watching for paintings of a stylish yellow already.
Practically a detective. Other mysteries around here need solving.
Hello again. Remember now? What can I do for you? Hello? What can I do for you?
You see any drones? Don't feel shy about bringing better. Real shame about.
お疲れちゃんこパス。おつちゃんこキャラ。
Stop blaming the wind. You've returned. I don't suppose you're here for instruction yourself. Is this about the... I'm not one to idle in the path of the good... There's just one problem. I don't know you. So, respectfully, I must ask, what do you feel qualifies you to give instruction? You do have a certain confidence about you that... Attention, trainees!
You have something to say to us? Wait, I know this one.
low overhead, and competitive prices.
Consider your fellow troopers as siblings in arms, trustworthy, reliable. They are not, as we have discussed, meat shields.
All right. Do seem to recall a discussion like that now that you mention it.
Yes, and the corporate ladder means there's always somewhere greater to reach. Now, if Auntie's faith in you is not misplaced, then well done, trainees! Well done! It appears your words have had their intended effect. Oh, thank law. The trainees seem quite taken with you, too. As I suspect they would riot if I let you leave without a reward. Please, accept this revolver with Auntie's thanks. Plan willing. Good shot, Trainee Lindell.
You
Very
look
good.
unfortified.
Guns
Maybe
are
not the
weapons.
most powerful in your
Seem
dice.
like a go-get. Go-getter. Consume lunch sometime.
Introducing
Guns down. We've a cat about downrange.
Consumer Anti-Fizzos.
You're making me a mite uncomfortable, friend.
Tacticals are working today.
again.
What transpired at Horizon Point was a tragedy the likes of which the Protectorate had never seen. At least until the invasion. I understand that you lost several.
Oh. Lost 4. Well, I guess 3. I'd rather not talk about it.
See anybody
It's all the
from
same.
the promotion
No
program?
sense probing a wound yet to clog. You may speak of this a different time.
Neru. おやす、あくびした顔。ゆっくり楽しんで、サムズアップ。ありがとう、ほっとした顔。
Silent as a tomb. Hope we aren't too late. If Virgil's not about, he's like to be in the training grounds. There's a lift that will take us lower, located behind a door. では、角の指サイン。手を振る。
Tristan, it's a relief to see his friendly face. Do come up.
Virgil! Oh, thank the architect I found you intact. We visited the Supreme Arbiter's office in Central Control and found something...
Impossible? Why is it impossible? So that you may claim ignorance as to the truth of what you've uncovered?
コンバッチ。こんばんちゃ。
Fine. If you're still so thick-skulled, Tristan, then I can see I've no choice but to confess.
Attention, Arbiter Virgil Montag. Under the jurisdiction of the Council, we stand to bring you low. Do not resist.
Damnation! I knew the Sentinels were looking for me, but I did not expect they would come to this place. We have no choice but to fight. I can operate our turret...
Arbiter Montag, lay down your arms. Surrender and die. Those fools were but an expeditionary force. I shall take an alternate path to prepare a surprise.
Hold. You were beginning to...
We cannot have...
Virgil, enough! Our being at odds with the Council is one thing, but that was a small army!
You already know whether you're willing to admit it or not. Very well then. Tristan, you stand before the murderer of the Supreme Arbiter.
I don't believe this. The Council must have captured you and sent you to mental refreshment.
Open your eyes, Rao. Those Sentinels were here with... The Supreme Arbiter was planning to send a message in her final moments, pledging allegiance to the Consul. Who do you think bore witness to those final moments? I did what I thought was just.
No. You lied to me?
I had to. I knew that if you learned what had transpired, why I did what I did.
Would it? Or were you just trying to save yourself from my wrath?
With the demands this war has made on us all, I've not seen our mentor for some time. My visit was meant to be a surprise.
But there was a choice. Why didn't you come to me? Together we could have come up with something. Some other course of action.
Because I didn't want you to know. I never wanted you to learn the truth because I feared you'd lose your faith. No. Sentinel Peralt's remarks were the first I'd heard of any secret room. I feared what you might learn there, so I scrambled to find an agent who might locate the room before you. I only had one Obviously, he did not succeed. I was pleased to learn that my decision did not result in his death, at the very least. That is news to me. A junior arbiter judging Tristan. I can't imagine you let that stand.
Killing one of Arcadia's future arbiters over a singular breach of rank would have been most tragic. But this is not the matter we're here to discuss. No. I can, if the situation was truly as he claims, understand his initial decision. Perhaps I even sympathize. Just a little. but playing false with me, that's another matter entirely, and the matter of justice remains. You're right. You're right. I can't let emotion get the better of me. This is not the first time we've encountered the paradoxical nature of Protectorate law. Each time we did, you convinced me to stay my hand, and I do not regret those I spared. Our prior conclusions inform my present feelings. I theoretically understand what Virgil did, for there was no proper decision he could make. But I cannot view this objectively. Virgil killed our mentor. It's madness. I cannot simply let that stand. Can I? My hesitation is more reflective of a weakness of character. One does not hesitate in the Protectorate. One acts. What's right is right, and what's wrong is wrong.
It is in the Protectorate.
The law is clear on this, but is addressing traitorism not the utmost priority of any arbiter? Is not the betrayal of everything we stand for more significant than a breach of protocol? The Supreme Arbiter taught us that conscience has no bearing in our role. But I suppose I cannot bring myself to execute my sworn brother. It could be better if I did not. I cannot be sure this path does not fly in the face of all I believe, or speak to some weakness at the depths of my being. I know not what to make of the Supreme Arbiter's betrayal. I'll have to ruminate on it for some time. But that aside, I forgive you, Virgil. You are spared.
I know this decision can't have been easy, but better to make a hard choice you can live with than an easy one you can't.
I don't know what to say. I just wish there had been some other option. Oh, I have some measure of spine left, believe me. I can at least promise to spare you such an embarrassing display. 1,000 words of thanks for meeting me here, Tristan. I know not what the future holds for us, but for the time being, I must make myself scarce. Though, before I go, a parting gift.
If you survive today only to be brought low by an agent of the Consul at a later point, I shall be most annoyed. Commander, this has all been draining. I need time to process what we've learned today. What I've done. Later, I hope we might discuss it. This agent of the sun, speak freely.
If it ain't my favorite commander, just stopping by to chat or...
Commander, I've had some time to process what transpired with Virgil. Despite the manner of what Virgil has done, I cannot help but be glad I did not need to slay him. I can only hope he does not run afoul of further sentinels. I still have much doubt about my path, but I don't believe Protectorate law is as ironclad as I once thought. Having good intentions does not spare you. Doing what you think is right does not spare you. Yet what can I do? More than 100 years of Protectorate society cannot be changed by a lone body. Can it? But how? I see. I must follow my own path, my own sense of right and wrong. I can only hope it has been cultivated properly. I shall remain with the Protectorate, interpreting its laws through a moral instead of a punitive lens. Innocent until proven guilty is a novel concept, but it is worth a try. A drunken, disorderly subject once struck my faceplate with an electrical pitchball stick, resulting in a concussion. My head pounds worse now, but my heart feels lighter. When we began traveling together, you instructed I just be nice. I don't know if this was an opaque reference to the bearing I now take, but if so, I admire your foresight. I deeply appreciate your hand in this investigation, Commander, and in entertaining my incertitude. Let us move forth to free Arcadia from injustice. I suspect there is a rock in my... Speak freely. Certainly. I consider myself an open tome. The truth of Virgil's deeds, of the Supreme Arbiter's perfidy, hangs over me like a sword. But I am yet comforted by the fact that my brother in arms lives.
other flavors. Possible.
お辞儀する人。